So the first story comes from the r/AITAH subreddit, all right? The topic of this one, or the title says, AITAH for refusing to babysit my son's half-sister 3 days a week after school. My ex cheated on me while I was pregnant, and his affair partner turned wife and I had babies only a few months apart. Okay. My son is older for reference. All custody exchanges were done by family members, my mom and his sister, until our son was old enough to walk from one car to the other on his own. Now he's at the age, so we don't need to be face to face. The reason it got to this point was the cheating, and also my ex and his affair partner asked me to send over baby clothes, bottles, diapers, etc. for their baby when I purchased them for my son and not their daughter. Okay. My ex said they were struggling to afford it and made it clear I was not being held responsible for his child with another woman. No, listen, you see why I can't, the ex is a drunkard. You cheated on your wife, and then you want her to supply your newborn with items because you are struggling. You never know that you were struggling when you went and cheated. So now you have to supply items and you're responsible for two children. No, all right, so okay. He told me we could raise the kids together if I had forgiven him for the affair. Then he called me a stuck-up biatch who acted like being cheated on was the worst thing ever. Hey! Yo! After all that communication went through I can't even read. After that, all communication went through a parenting app. We did not do things together. I did not answer any calls he might have attempted unless our son was with him. Custody is 50-50. That is nice. See, you're not even being a bad mother. So custody is 50-50. So every other week, I do need to answer if he calls. Thankfully, he only tried to call for nonsense reasons a couple of times before this. My son is now 9. I have never met his half-sister. He knows that they're related, but she and I are not, and that is something he accepts. Just like he knows they have shared grandparents, their dad's parents, while the other grandparents are just hers or his. A couple weeks ago, my ex called while he had our son, and he asked me to babysit his daughter 3 days a week after school. He said his wife was going back to work and they needed childcare 3 additional days. I told him it would never happen and never to ask me again.